Hi everyone, this is a quick video to explain passing start form variables to a task form and also a subsequent task form. So this is a simple form we've got here, which is collecting the email address of someone registering. So the recipient's email address is collected from the start form, which then starts the workflow. The workflow will then pass this to the assigner task. So the recipient's email from the form gets passed into the assignee's email address. So we can get that in there by clicking on the variable tab here, and then going to the start event and then clicking insert and putting that in there. Now, if we then go to this assigner task and click on the edit form, we can see we've got a couple of fields: client, submitter, and submission date. So these are the fields we're collecting on our first task form. We've called it the collect client details task. Now, that's important because if we go into our second assigner task action, we'll click on this and we go to edit form. What we'll notice is we've replicated the same form. So we've got client, submitter, and submission date. Now, this is a separate form, so they're separate fields. So they're going to have separate variables. Now, if we wanted to populate the client, the submitter, and the submission date from the previous assigner task action, what we do is click on the control here, go into the default value, click on insert, and what you'll notice is you've got start event variables, but then also, so the start event variables being the email address received, but also this is the previous task we had before. So this is the second task. So I can go and insert client, and that will actually populate the default value of what was submitted before. So someone can come in and review or edit or update, and then pass that token as a new token from this action. So we can also put the submitter in here as well. Let's go submitter, and also the date of submission. So I can go insert and got submission date in there as well. So now it's populated all those details with the new form. Now, once we click apply changes, you might ask, well, what happens to the next one? So again, if we come to assign a task, we go to form based and we'll go to design form. We'll then see if we add, let's just say a couple of controls here, text short, and a date time. I won't bother naming them at the moment. Now what we do is we go default value, insert, and then we've got supervisor review. So this is the second task action, here's the first one, and there's our start form as well. So then I can start copying client, putting it in there, and then we go to the second one, and we get insert. And so as we create more task actions, we get more variables from different locations. So each task action will come through here as a separate section. So just make sure you grab the variable from the right action. So you've got submitter here, and then we click on the date and time, go insert, supervisor review, and insert the date there. So hopefully that explains how to pass variables and information from from the start form to the task form to subsequent task forms. If you've got any questions, just reach out to me in the community.